Live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, the show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Republicans going up against the Chiefs. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just a win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that could put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and our pitcher tonight, Casey Mize.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
All right, ready to get underway.
Here tonight,
and the batter
right
will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. 3-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on. Strikes. 1 away.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Here's Ketel Marte. And there's a ball. Swung on, belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, it gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Yeah, there's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting 4th, first baseman.
So 2 down at the plate. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Good eye right there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here in Boston, our starter in this one, Luis Castillo. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Outside low, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Flares it into the outfield. Puts it away for the out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Thairo Estrada to the plate.
Ball, that's outside.
That one misses. Now 3-1. 1 out, base is empty. Draws the walk there.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
And now Colt Heath late with the swing there.
2 strikes.
One, 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Righty delivers. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the slider just misses. Estrada leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner on the go again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Runner on the move again. On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Scoreless after 1. Game 4 of the division series.
Third baseman.
Now Machado up here. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. McMahon sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And now Junior Caminero.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just misses. And that's ball 3.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Grounds one to short. Arcia whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That one misses. Ball 2.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Here comes Real Muto.
The one thing you can look at with Real Muto, and we've talked about this in high school, you know, this guy was a quarterback, very athletic. He was an infielder. So, you know, he's not stuck at catcher. Like he's a great catcher, but if you needed to play him somewhere else, become a first baseman, you definitely have that option. Probably even some third base, but he's not just catcher only, although that's what he does. His athleticism can put him in a position for a team that if they wanted to do more, they could.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Perdomo brings it in. And there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And now the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. Second inning here, no score. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Down the middle for a strike. 1-2. Two outs, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We'll move to the third with no score. Back inside Fenway Park. New inning getting started. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Next offering upstairs. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. The 1-1. In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And that one hammered way back there. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. A massive home run. It's 2-0.
Tatis is a superstar in baseball, and that swing of his is a big reason why. He's electric with the bat in his hands. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Base is empty, 1 away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. That one not close. 2-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Juan Soto. And they'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just missed. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waits on deck. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
2 runs across in the inning here in game 4 of the NLDS. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's Michael Toglia.
First baseman,
taken high in the draft. He's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two on the way. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's Orlando Arcia. 1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Slider misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That's towards center. Rodriguez has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyler Freeman.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. And a slider misses down and away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Start of the 4th. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Freeman snags it. 1 away. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their heart broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Now at the plate, Junior Caminero. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That misses. The count now 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Good job to fight that one off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom four. Now the number 2 hitter, Tyro Estrada. That one almost got him.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
On the corner for a strike. 3-2 now. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That misses the zone. Ball 3.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
3-2.
That one is hammered right field. Tatis going back. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Austin Wells.
Struck him out of the foul tip.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
And that's in there at the knees. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Chase Stolander up and throwing. Herget warming up as well. Here's a 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Check swing, and he went. In the count, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this is inside. One out, the runner at second here in Game 4 of the NLDS. This one in the air right field. Moniak should have this one. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte up to the plate.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
2 outs. Line drive and foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Dominican Republic on top here, 2-0. Game 4 of the division series. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Caught him looking for the K.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Mickey Moniak now at the plate. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2-2, count.
And it remains 2-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Comes a 2-2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Ryan
third
McMahon
baseman,
steps to the plate.
McMahon.
When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Ball to strike. High fly ball out towards left field. Soto moving back for it. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now pitching,
Chase Stolander
Chase
takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Juan Soto
leading
now.
off, left
Saying you
fielder,
can't ask for
Juan
anything more.
Soto.
This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Freeman makes the play,
Now batting,
and there's
first
one down.
baseman,
And Chris,
Vladimir
beyond the fact that he's so
Guerrero
incredible
Jr.
defensively, he also can swing the stick. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering misses, 2-1.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch. He swings and drives one out to deep left field, and it bangs off the monster.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So, man aboard. Here's Manny Machado now. And that's a little high. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 on, 1 out. Junior Caminero, the next to hit. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. In the air to left center. Freeman makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. Pitch misses. It's 2-2. Just off the inside edge. Guerrero over at second. Machado at first. 2 out of the inning. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And that is out of play.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Two outs. Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. They leave him loaded to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Republicans have the lead 2-0. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Camilo Doval.
Still a lot of game left, and this game can go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Michael Tolia digs in now.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And it's even up.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
2-2 now. Swings and misses, and there's 2 down.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2
Now
strikes,
batting,
slider
center
down and away
fielder,
from a same-side throw as the
Freeman.
hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
That one misses. 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Freeman hits it in the air. Tatis under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Jimmy Herget.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in,
Leading things
Geraldo
off,
Perdomo.
shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
That
That's a
misses.
ball.
And a count 2-1.
Ball 3.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging. And now 1 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Swing and a ground ball. McMahon fires over to first. And they take care of
Now
Tatis
batting,
for the out.
second baseman, Patel Marte.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Ground ball up the middle. And that one handled. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Dominican Republic on top 2-0.
Pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brian Abreu.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Welcome back. Taking a
Leading
look at our
off,
game summary.
second baseman, Tyro Estrada.
This to third, handled by Machado. Throws across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now
That's a
batting,
huge defensive
second
play in the late
baseman,
stages of the
Holt.
game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
To the right side, Marte. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Here's the left fielder. Two down, nobody on. That's inside.
That's inside.
And it's 2-1. That's inside. JT Realmuto waiting in the on-deck circle.
If they can get him up, he'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
In danger of losing the combined no-hitter. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Drilled out towards left center field. Into the monster seats and gone. Their first hit finally comes on a homer. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's JT Realmuto. Next offering is in for a strike. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Seth Halverson. Here's Juan Soto.
Leading off.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Guerrero Jr.
One down, base is empty. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance. But if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
2 outs. Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Randy Rodriguez.
Now pitching.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off.
Well,
Right fielder,
1-run game,
Mickey
and now the right fielder,
Moniak.
Mickey Moniak. And no one can get there. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So up next, Ryan McMahon.
And that's way high. 2-1. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Center field. Rodriguez gets under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael Tolia.
But
Now
Black bringing on a pinch hitter. Stone Garrett. A critical at bat in this game for him. Runner on the go. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Trying to hold a 1-run lead late here in Game 4. Base hit right field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
So the tying run in scoring position now. And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. So the tying run at second. And it is 2-1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Two on, 1 out. In the air, right field. Tatis after it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyler Freeman.
Here's the center fielder, Tyler Freeman. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Line drive, that's a base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, tie game here in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Randy Rodriguez won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching,
Abner Uribe into the game. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and the count is even 2-2. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Fenway, and now the DH, Junior Caminero.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a strike in there. Action in the pen down there. Steven Okert, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Jackson getting loose as well. This ball's chopped on the ground. McMahon slings it across. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. Next to hit, Julio Rodriguez. This one in the air. 2 down.
Now batting catcher Austin Wells.
Austin Wells will hit next.
Yep, that ball went out.
Geraldo Perdomo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 4 of the NLDS.
Right through there for a strike. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back now at Fenway. So bottom of the 9th. Now it's the DH, Colt Keith. Check swing, and he went 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Down the line, it's a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Digging in, number 54. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Winning run on base at first, no outs. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Good eye in that spot.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
JT Realmuto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Payoff pitch, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Making a move at first, entering as the pinch runner, Brenton Doyle.
Number 9.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Winning run stands at second. That one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Throw, save. And both runners move up on the wild pitch.
Now batting, right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
The batter now, Mickey Moniak.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can. Here's a sac fly situation.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases loaded with one away. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Fly ball down the line. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. Across is the winning run, and they walk it off, and they're headed to the National League Championship Series.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.